Started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So UCF's offense will start this game off. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got it down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Knights in the hurry up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Touchdown, Knights. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll They'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hokies offense has the ball for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the fun, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good and so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances. When there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him, that's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the give off the left side. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. To the air. It's locked. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Lets it go. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Locke. Quick strike complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pocket breaking down. That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Got room to work. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Knights! And the route is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Escapes the sack. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Jukes his way for more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget...
Will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Leary. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Zeno. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So UCF's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, give on the inside. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, UCF! And they strike first.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Coming out with it, it's Leary. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Zeno. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Zeno. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the back moving. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Across the 25, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it out. It's Leary. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Zeno. Escapes trouble. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running into the open space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Wants to throw. It's Zeno. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On the move, it's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Will kick it away to start us off. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Cincinnati's offense will have first crack at this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Under fire. Fighting off the defender. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Knights offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on! He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
The pitch. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Knights! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Childs. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Working the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Found the spot in the defense. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Got a man. It's Jackson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
The Bearcats will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick, but man, if you're going to do that, that's fine, but we got to get the first down, and we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Dropping back, it's Childs. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Runs through a tackle. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every
kick it off and get this game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So UCF Knights offense will get first crack at it today. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They'll go right back to him. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Hands it off on the counter. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. The inside handoff. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Temple's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works. while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Makes the catch, it's Reed. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, UCF! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Slips away. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Allen. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Wants to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pressure coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Takes a handoff. It's Reed. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Temple lining up to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Knights will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Rides to back and leaves it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lockwood. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little, and it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make them play. You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They want that clock to run. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And Tartar coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UAB's offense will get the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Looking for a crease. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off-play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to pound it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with a stop. Give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find the...
Breaks away on the left. At the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Orji. Makes the catch, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They go to the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Knights will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. Got his man.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Blazers will kick it away first and will start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Caught at the 25. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! They take the lead with the 6. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
And the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
And the returner is stopped. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the air on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ayers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet Coffin.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Orji. Under fire. Escapes the sack. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. It's a draw. Just ran him over. Smashes ahead. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Knights! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to pass, it's Orji. He wants a big play here late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
One more play to pad the stats. The give to the big fullback. Still running at the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, they've got a guy as a go-to receiver who doesn't necessarily terrify a defense, but he's shown a pretty good connection with his quarterback.
And I think the other thing he does is he runs great routes. I mean, running the right route at the right depth and being consistent is a big part of the reason why he's become the go-to target for this quarterback.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Get pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Red Raiders will send their punt team onto the field. Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the UCF Knights offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Touchdown, Knights! They strike first in this national title bout.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He gets loose. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the swift kickoff fielded inside the 30. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. The Knights looking to keep this drive rolling. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. There's a 1st and 10 play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Knights pick up enough for a first down. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. On the run, it's Alexander. Crosses the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UCF. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He stays alive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. goes out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the first swing today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Jayhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll field it close to midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Knights offense gets their first crack now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. The shotgun running play call. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Knights! They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Breaks free. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. The Jayhawks will crank up the tempo.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. It's UCF in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He breaks free. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to the throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. 2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. How aggressive would this offense be? They can get into field goal range easily, but maybe they'll take a shot at the end zone. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Jayhawks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's just the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll give it to the running back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
The Knights are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And It's UCF in the lead, Kirk. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Leaning on the run game here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Running through the tackle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. And now a carry here for the fullback. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.